Hello and welcome to the Long Island Weather Report. Just a brief one. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you had a great day. It was a kind of a lot more clouds than I expected, but just walked around and looked at some of the nice Christmas lights that we have, especially with the snow on the ground in patches. A lot of there wasn't that much to begin with, and now a lot of it's really, unfortunately, we kind of needed more to really make it. I mean, it was a white Christmas today officially at Central Park, but just barely, just barely, but still. Beautiful Christmas lights there, but plenty of clouds around for today. It was actually overcast for much of the day in Nassau County in western Suffolk. You can see this was what it was like around the middle of the day. There was even some still patchy cloudiness even out east, but there was some more sunshine out there. And then later on, the clouds kind of parted ways as we got toward later in the afternoon, like 2 o'clock or so. But by then, the sun's already starting to go down. So let's look at our satellite here, and you can see we have only high clouds right now to deal with across the area. Looking at our observations today for Christmas, a high of 37 and a low of 24. Puts us 4 degrees below normal for the day. So below normal, but it just didn't feel that cold, I guess, compared to the way it's been. It just didn't feel quite that cold, I guess, compared to the way it's been. To me, it feels kind of mild after what we had on the weekend. But anyway, let's go look at our current conditions across the area, and we will show you what we've got out there right now. And we are at around 28 degrees at Islip. Light north wind, so I don't think we're getting any radiational cooling. There is some at West Hampton, 16. So, yeah, I guess the Pine Barrens could go down to the teens tonight. It's very possible with the radiational cooling. And, yeah, 19 also in the Pine Barrens west of Toms River as well. So, yeah, even though it's a north wind, it's light, and that means that there could definitely be radiational cooling tonight. Very likely, I think. Highs, mid-30s for the entire area, so a little bit below normal. Mid-30s also in New Jersey. So that's pretty much mid-30s everywhere. Let's look at our lows. And lows this morning were in the mid-20s. However, West Hampton got colder than that right now, so their low is 16. And, so the current in the Pine Barrens, they're getting their coldest temperatures now. So let's go ahead and look at what we have into for your Thursday, and you can see that high moves. It's still going to be dominating over our area, so hopefully we can get a little more in the way of clear skies on Thursday, and then Friday it starts to kind of slide away a little bit, and that's going to allow more clouds to come into the picture. Let's look at the HRRR model right now, and good news is we are dry tomorrow and Friday, and enjoy those 2 dry days because we'll be talking a little more about the weekend, and it's not going to be so great. That'll be tomorrow night. We'll talk about it. So let's look at some soundings first on the HRRR. Kind of tell us now. Kind of knew that there was going to be a lot of clouds when we looked at the soundings yesterday. Let's take a look and see what we have on the soundings now. That looks a lot better. So I'm thinking fairly clear skies with a sounding like that. This is right in the middle of the day. Probably maybe as we get toward the afternoon, there might be a little more of an increase in clouds. Nope, still looks good. Now, if you're in New Jersey or further to the south and the west, you may see a little more in the way of some clouds. Yeah, it looks like there's a little more moisture at the mid-levels as well as at the low levels because there's going to be a light northeast to north winds that might bring in some clouds from the ocean into your area. Let's look at our dew points and wind flow. And you'll see here we have northeast. So it's a light winds tonight, light north to northeast winds tomorrow. So again, if you're in the Jersey Shore, it tends to bring in some moisture off the ocean, which could result in cloudiness. But for us, we should have mostly clear skies. Dew points are fairly low. And then as we head into tomorrow night, again, I think there'll be fairly clear skies. So the opportunity for some radiational cooling tomorrow night as well. And then for Friday, you see the winds become more westerly. They shift more to a westerly direction, west-northwesterly direction, which is going to maybe bring in some warmer air. Temperatures tonight, where there's radiational cooling, will drop into the teens. Everybody else will probably be in the low to mid-20s. And tomorrow, highs similar to where they were today, mid-30s probably, maybe some upper 30s. There may be a little more sunshine. You can remember the sun angle is very low this year, so it doesn't really do all that much. And tomorrow night, same deal again. A lot of locations are going to go down to low to mid-20s, and the Pine Barrens will probably be teens, maybe even colder than that, perhaps. And then for Friday, this is when we warm up a little bit. We'll see temperatures break 40 degrees. So let's go to our skies. And this is the RGEM. We'll go to the 18Z RGEM. So a full one in here, just to. So here's the RGEM for tomorrow, and you can see the clouds kind of sink to the south tomorrow. Should have mostly sunny skies, though. Again, on the Jersey Shore and perhaps the South Fork, there may be some clouds. And then as we head into Friday, that's when we'll start seeing that upper level moisture come into the picture, and you'll have that jet chunk that will be around, cirrus and jet chunk for your Friday, probably. Sunshine, but it won't be a great looking sky at all. It'll be pretty ugly looking, probably, with a lot of contrails in it. So that is going to wrap up this Long Island weather report. Good night.